Welcome back. Let's talk about Lynnwood, Washington, because there's 38,000 people that live there, and it can be important to them, and it can be important to you as well. So thank you for joining me, and let's just jump in. So if you're new to my channel, you might know that I cover a lot of the areas outside the Seattle city limits. And yesterday, I actually went into Seattle specifically, but I want to give you some of the outlier areas, and that's one of the reasons why I do this. So Lynnwood, Washington is located about 15 miles to the north of the Seattle Space Needle and is right along I-5 and I-405 where it terminates right there. It's just south of Everett. It's north of the Shoreline area. It's east of Edmonds and Mukilteo. And this is one of the areas that a lot of people tend to land if they're not going all the way north and they're not going all the way south into Seattle. This is on the Snohomish County side. And like I said earlier, there's 38,000 people that live there, and there's about 16,000 household units. The median income is roughly $72,000 a year. And at the same time, our employment rate is 31%, and our bachelor degrees are higher, or about 30% in this area. So if you came to me and you said, hey, Victor, I want to buy a house inside of Lynnwood, Washington, I'd say, hey, great. Right now there's 63 of them available for purchase, averaging about 68 days on market. The average house right now available for purchase inside of Lynnwood is $840,000, 3 beds, 2.5 bath, and about 2,000 square feet. Now, that might not mean anything to you, but I'm actually going to get into that for you because I'm giving you a breakdown of what's going on inside of your market. So I compared the last 4 years of data inside of November, and I came up with a breakdown of where things are at. So 4 years ago, in November of 2020, if you would have purchased a house inside of Lynnwood, Washington, and again, we're just going to set the parameters for this. It's a 1,900 square foot house, and it's about 3 beds and 2.5 bath. What it would cost you at that time is about $580,000. $580,000. Well, if you held on to that house only for 1 year, just 1 year, it would have appreciated 128%. So you would have added onto your value roughly $165,000 in value just because you had that house for 1 year in the middle of the COVID run. Now, the next year in 2022, we saw that interest rates started to change. And in November of 2020, if you would have had that house, again, it would only appreciate about $6,000 total. This last year, though, inside of November of 2023, this last month, the values of the homes inside of Lynnwood are $780,000. And again, this is your 1,900 square foot home. That's 3 beds and 2.5 bath, just on average. This does not include any kind of, condition, size of the lots, or at the same time, if you have 1 or 2 levels, or if it's a condo or a single family. This is just a breakdown of the square footages by average. Now, what I like to look at is the sales volume. And inside the sales volume inside of Lynnwood, there was 146 homes that were sold in 2020 of November. In 2021, there was 129 homes that were sold, so about a 12% decrease. The big change happened in November of 22, and this is when we had the interest rates change, and actually it went down about a third, so there was only 83 homes that were sold during this time. And then in this last year, in November of 2023, there was 66 homes sold total, and that means that we actually lost another 20% on top of the ones that we had last year. So our sales volume for the last 3 years has been going down, and it's approximately, like I said, about 50% less than it was just a year or two ago. Now, I want to get into the rents versus purchase price, because if you're going to rent that house, that 1,900 square foot house inside of Lynnwood, it would be $3,200 a month. But if you want to purchase that without your HOAs, without your taxes, without your insurance, and without any special assessments or anything like that, your mortgage payment is going to be roughly $5,100 monthly. That's quite a bit. That's about 158% more. And this is one of the reasons why people are actually staying on the sidelines right now. Because if they are renting this single family house or this condo for $3,200, it's really hard for them to increase their monthly cost to $5,100 a month. Because again, like I said, that's a large amount of money. That's 58% increase. So the reason why I do this kind of thing is I want to give you an idea of what's available inside your market and also what's going on. I also want to leave you with a resource for you, and this is my website. I'm going to it right now, but this is victorashley.com. You can use it as an automated search engine. You can take a look in your area. You can see what your home might be worth. You can see the listings in your area, as well as you can just get acquainted with the guy that's talking to you right now on the internet. If you have any questions on this kind of stuff, just reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer them. And as always, it was lovely working with you today, and I hope you have a fantastic day.